Hey guys, I'm not wearing my usual CSO hoodie or t-shirt because of what I'm going to teach you guys today. Um, I'm going to show you guys how to tie a bow tie. I'm also going to briefly go over a normal necktie, but I wear bow ties more often just because, I don't know, just because I liked them when I was little, and so I started getting them as presents and stuff. Um, by the way, my hair is all messy because I just showered, so I'm sorry if it's in my face a bunch. But yeah, so um, just I'm gonna go get my ties that I have. I'll show you guys, and then we'll start talking. All right, one sec. All right. So this is just the little clothes hanger I keep like my ties and stuff on. Um, this one, hold on, I'll turn it around. This one, in case anyone's a big Star Wars fan, I got as a gift. Um, but then, you know, this is an example of like a normal necktie. The ones with the big long tail. Um, but then bow ties look more like these. You know, they have the big flared out sides, you know, like this. But yeah. Um, and really all they're for is, style choice slash whatever you prefer, or maybe you have a certain occasion where, if you're wearing like a tuxedo, if anyone has heard of that, it's like the fancy black suit and the white shirt and stuff. Oftentimes you're going to be wearing a black tie with that, like a black neck bow tie with that. But yeah. Um, so real quick, because it's the one that I don't do as often, I'm going to show you guys how to do a normal necktie. Yeah, we'll do this one. I think this is my favorite normal necktie that I have. All right. And so for a normal necktie, hold on. I want to back up a little bit and then, all right. So a normal necktie, you have, the full length. So what you want to do is you want to take it roughly in the middle and put it around your neck with the collar popped up like this. Oh, also, side note, these little things, they're called collar stays, and I'll mention them later. So they just go in most button-down shirts like this. There's like a little slot for them to go in. But yeah. It's kind of hard doing it without looking. All right, I'm gonna do it with the top button unbuttoned just because the shirt's a little small on me, so I don't really want to choke myself. But generally, you would have buttoned all the way up when you do this. Or actually, yeah, for at least the necktie. The bow tie, you kind of have to have your top button done up. But anyway, so honestly, maybe it would make more sense if I stand up while I do this. I think I'm gonna do that. All right. So, yeah, I'm not tucked in. I figured it's just for a video. But you want, the thin end, not the fat end that shows. You want this end to be a lot shorter, like this. This is just kind of goes like differs from tie to tie, depends on how it fits you and that stuff. But generally, this end is going to get shorter, and this end is the one that you're going to be pulling down. So this is basically going to get a little longer and tighten it up. So you want to start with this one a lot shorter. And the way I do it is I take the part that has the fatter end, I go over, and then it goes back behind. So I basically just wrapped it around, and then you take it and you go over and through. So now, it looks like this. I'm gonna do it again closer, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm doing it like both these ways, just whichever helps you. And again, you don't have to worry about like it being tight to your neck, because this it's neckties are what are called like slip knots, so they're going to be able to slip up to your neck and tighten later. All right, and then so yeah, it looks like this now. I'm going to go back to standing up, and then I'll show you guys close up in a sec. But then you go take this and you wrap it around in front again, and then you go up through, because now it's like against your body. And then you'll notice in front there's almost like a little loop that you can tuck this in through. I'm going to bring it down. And then you just tighten it up. And just like that. And then you just tighten it up to your neck. Yeah. And generally, rule of thumb is you kind of want the tip of the tie around your like belt, your waist. So you see, you want, because remember this shirt is generally going to be tucked in. So you want to try and match it up. If I was getting ready for an event or some occasion that I would be wearing like a shirt and tie, I would start with my shirt tucked in, but I don't think it really makes a difference for the purpose of showing you guys. But yeah, then the finished product looks like this. And you can kind of tweak it and adjust it so it doesn't have that crease. And then you just fold the collar down. Again, it definitely looks nicer when you have it buttoned all the way, but hold on. You know what? I'll show you guys what it looks like buttoned, I guess. Can I do it? Ooh, the shirt might be too small. I think the shirt is too small. I just actually can't show you guys. I'm sorry. But I figured a white shirt was the best to show you guys because it's easier to see the colors of the tie. Yeah. Then you just tighten it up, and that's how you get a necktie. And again, this would be like all buttoned up tight. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to show you again, kind of closer up, and I'm just going to undo it. It's pretty easy to figure out how to undo it. You just kind of find a way to untie it from your neck. My go-to is that if you can tie a knot, you can untie it in general. All right. And so remember, I'm just starting with this one super high up. This is almost like a little bit below my sternum, which is like right in the middle of your chest. All right. And then this is the end that has the fatter front part. All right. So this goes in front. All right. This fatter end goes in front. Then around the back. You see that? See how it just kind of like wraps around? Again, this is the end with the fat part. And then up, over, and through. That's like behind. All right. Ooh, it's fun. I haven't worn a shirt and tie in a long time. And then what you do is, if you do it the way I'm doing, you're going to have this kind of leaning to go one way or the other. So just kind of, like use your best judgment which way. And if it doesn't look right when you tie it one way, just go the other way. But then after you go up and over, you wrap it around again in the front. You see? And then you take this and you go like next to your body up through. All right. And then, like I said before, when you do it this way, there's this little loop. Hold on. Yeah, there's this little loop. So you can tuck this guy in. And then fix it if you're, spazzy like me and didn't just do it right the first time. And then, again, you just tighten. All right. And that leaves you with a necktie. All right. And now the thing I was going to mention before, the collar stays. These things, when you fold your collar down, we keep the collar pointy, not like curling up, which is, is just, it makes it look more organized and more formal. But yeah, all right. Enough with the neckties. All right. All right. Hold on. Sorry. I just, for the bow ties, I'm trying to. There we go. I got it. Oh, that's tight. All right. So for a bow tie, what you really want to do is you want to start with your shirt buttoned all the way up to the top, right? And then this is my first bow tie that I ever had, so I'm going to show you guys how to tie it on this one. Might be a little small on me now, honestly, but yeah. I'm going to just loosen it. On the inside, you can adjust it by like the circumference, like the length around your neck. And like that's 16 inches, that's 17 inches. So I think my neck is like about 16 inches around, or 16, 17 or so. So that's just what I'm going off of. All right. So now what you do is you take your bow tie and you find the middle part, this little latch, and you put it right on the back of your neck. All right. Then what you do is, it actually doesn't really matter which way you do it. I'm a righty, so I do it this way. So you take the part that's in your right hand, and go over, and then you go back up through. You see? See how it actually has some similarities to like a necktie? All right. And then at this step, you want to tighten it right up to your neck, because a bow tie isn't like a necktie where you can tighten it after. This is how tight it's going to be like on your neck when you're finished. So you want to tighten it up. Don't choke yourself, obviously, but tighten it up so that it's nice and snug. All right. And then I put it over my shoulder. And you take this part, and what I do is I reach around and bend it up so that it looks like this. All right. All right. Oh my word. There we go. All right. Bend it up like this. So this way it kind of looks like the bow tie shape that you're going to get when you're done. All right. Now what you do is you take this part and go over the middle like that. And then you take this part, the part of the bow that's folded over, not like just the single end. This part is like folded over. You take that and you fold it that way. And then you bring this part and you fold it, and then you just tuck it behind. And then what you do is you just tug on opposite ends until it tightens to about the shape you're looking for. And that, all you gotta do to tie a bow tie. All right. And now you have this nice looking little bow, and you can, adjust it. Sorry, my Zoom, the thing I'm using to record this, is kind of mirrored, so it's really hard for me to try and do it, because normally I'm looking at a mirror, which, shows like this is my right hand, and it shows on like the right side of the mirror and all that. So sorry, I'm fumbling a little bit, but I'm trying. But yeah. And then so that is the bow. You see you have this part in the middle that tightens it, and even you can see it could be a little tighter. I just didn't tighten it all the way. That's my bad. But you end up with this bow, and you want it like tight up to your neck, right? So I think that's it. Slow my video down, pause it at any point. Because it's kind of hard, especially the bow tie. It's kind of hard to learn how to do it at first, but you'll get it. I believe in you guys.